Alright, what's up guys? USMC Cap Devil. This is my video response for USMCBoyer's 500 sub competition. First, he wanted to know, why is it important to have an armed society? It's important to have an armed society because police, fire, EMTs, whatever, paramedics are never going to be there when you need them. It's kind of like anything, I can't remember the name, what they call it. Anything that can happen will happen. And if you're out with your family and someone tries to rob you, hurt you in any way, and you're not ready, what are you gonna do? You can't, you could try and stop them, but they either have a gun/knife themselves, and what are you walking around with? A pin in your pocket? It's not gonna cut it. So you need to prepare your, it's not about being paranoid. It's about being ready. And being ready and being paranoid is one thing. I don't lock myself in a room thinking that, the world's gonna end. But I'm ready just in case. So on that note, number 2, you want to see my EDC. I usually carry an LD10, but I'm using the Cork 123 Turbo, because I packed the other light away, and I carry this. I only carry this light when I know I'm going to be out at night. On my keychain, I got my EO5 from Phoenix and my Victorinox Classic. For a knife, I'm carrying the Spyderco Tenacious. And for my gun, I carry a PF9 and a Galco holster. I also carry a Stinger holster, which is outside the waistband, for when I open carry, because I'm still in North Carolina for about 20 days till I get out. Lastly, he wanted to know 3 reasons to start or prepping, or 3 things you've done recently. Well, I'm just going to kind of give a generic overview of why you should start prepping. The reason to start prepping is, 1, storms. I had my first tornado in April. I'll go more into detail on that. You got storms, hurricanes and tornadoes, and earthquakes, just natural disasters. Then you got the world ending, and then you got the zombie apocalypse. And then you just got when shit just goes wrong. The government collapse, whatever. I kind of count that as the world ending. But the world won't end at once. Countries will fall, and then the whole world will go. So you'll know it's happening. So if you just prep for one of those things, you're prepping for all of them, which works out great. So I got MREs and water filters and a water jug and medical kits, just multiple big medical kits, smaller kits, ammunition, gear, chest rig. I got a plate carrier and a chest rig, both set up for AK and AR, because I got HSGI tacos. Just being, so I want to be flexible, but I'm ready. And that's the important thing, is just being ready. If you're just ready in general, you got a bunch of canned food, you got some MREs, you got some medical gear. I got a couple cases of water over here just for short term to last for a little while before I have to go out and start hunting, because the first couple days of any major disaster, i.e. Katrina, are going to be out of control. There's going to be looters and people trying to steal shit from your house, from stores. There's going to be, chaos. Just, look at London. No guns, no knives. After the riots ended in London, on Amazon UK, bats went up 6,000% sales. 6,000% in sales on bats. Why? Because they can't have guns. They cannot defend it. I guarantee you, if even 2 people on each block had a gun to protect their block, and you had 2, maybe even 1 gun, first rioter got shot, those people are gone. None of them want to die. No criminal wants to risk themselves to die. So not only is it important to have an armed society in a situation like that, but it's also important to prep, i.e. have gear, weapons, ammo, medical, in case you get hurt by one of the rioters. and food, so you don't have to go out, water, so you don't have to go out and risk running into them, because you shouldn't go out looking for trouble. But if trouble comes your way, they're gonna pay. Those, it's just so important. I mean, you wish you could just, someone who doesn't, like, dude, if you don't, your neighbor, if you don't start prepping, I'm not gonna be able to take care of you, when shit goes down. If they choose not to, when they come knocking on your door, I wouldn't turn most people away. That's just me. You might be more friendly to society, but help them out. But if I've done all the work and you want to, be lazy back there and watch me work and you do nothing and collect this stuff, it's your choice. A couple things I've done recently is I got 3 silver. These are 2 scrap coins, just whatever. I got them at the gun show. I have a whole bunch of silver coins that I've been working up. I probably got about 40 rounds. And this one, this is a nicer one. I just bought it just because, kind of like a collector mentality. I used to collect coins, hence why I have so many other smaller denomination silver coins, which you guys might get to see later on. And then I got one more of these to make. I got my big, like, CLS bag type medical kit. This is a saw pouch. Took the divider out. Put the trauma shears on outside, and it's just got Acrylex, cinch tight, clean water to wash out a wound, pills, combat gauze, rubber gloves, all kinds of just, basic stuff. And there's about 1 or 2 tourniquets down there somewhere. I'd have to dump the bag out to dig it all out, and I really don't. Well, let's go ahead. See what else I can't, I try and keep all my kits about the same. Band-aids, gel pad. Here's all my pills, headaches, rashes, hydration salts, just mix it with water, moleskin, just pretty much gauze. It looks like a maxi pad. Couple of pairs of gloves in the bag, more combat gauze, medical tape, and 2 tourniquets. There's one. So, it's nice. I have all this stuff. I am ready. I mean, it's just so hard to stress, if you're not ready, you want the government to just post cops on every corner, kind of like the Germans did during World War II. Lights out at like 10:00. It's just not gonna. You don't want it to come to that, because if there's no way crime. There will always be crime, and there will always be natural disasters, and then you always got the chance of a zombie apocalypse. So this is my contrast entry. USMCBoyer, 500 subs. Get some.